We're chatting to the founder of Yentas, Penny Ndlela. She, of course, is the big brain behind Yentas, a web app that's a travel community for women to share and explore their travel lists. Penny, once again, welcome back here to eRadio. Hope you're well.
Yes, I'm well, thank you. Thank you for having me again.
So, Penny, what does Yentas look like in a few years from now?
Well, we have big plans for Yentas, and we want it to be the app that is a female intuitive platform. So it will be an app that just knows you, that knows your preferences, that knows how you travel, that knows the first things that you do when you arrive in a country, that is fully aware of your interests, that also assists you in being prepared for what you are actually going to see. We will eventually have it that it is AI enabled, that when you are thinking of traveling to a country, let's say Mozambique, it will immediately collate all your information. This is the visa that you need. This is the medication that you need, yellow fever cards and things like that. And then it will also tell you, hey, you are a runner. There's a 5-kilometer race that you can actually join. This is the registration platform. It's a day after you arrive, before your meetings, and you can book a spa treatment straight after that. And then there's an immersive cooking experience. So it will be so intuitive. It will be more than your travel agent in your pocket. It would be that friend that knows who you are and how you move through the world, but has you prepared.
And how will the big vision of Yentas impact the future of the female movement in the context of global tourism?
What we want to do is to demonstrate the power of the female voice and influence infrastructure development in cities to consider female safety. So safety is a big concern. Let's take it in the South African context, for example. Our tourism numbers are high, but they would be higher if we could address the safety concerns. Our platform with our safety tags, where we currently have 25, the idea is to have hundreds of those safety tags, that if you look at a Google map, for example, and you have those direction points, Yentas around the world would be able to tag places and spaces as zones of safety. That would allow cities to, when they're considering their infrastructure plans, look at those safety zones and those dark spots that they could bring light in for women to move through. Because women will be able to contribute to the platform, and they would say what areas they found safe, and cities would be able to create budgets and infrastructure to then connect the dots that the movement between zones becomes safe. And that would be because women have contributed to that information.
And how can women contribute to this vision now, Penny?
I think what we're inviting women to do is to demonstrate the power of technology, because it enables women to contribute to change. What we want to do with the platform is that there would be an opportunity for research and study of how women make travel decisions based on their life stage and how this will impact tourism business. How we want women to contribute to this big vision is by them uploading their lists and joining this community, because the more contributions there are, the better the information that would be available for other women.
And you referred to Yentas as a web app. Why not just an app? Can you explain the difference to us?
Well, an app is something that you would get from the App Store, which would be something that you would need to download and has features available offline. A web responsive app is that you don't have to download it, but the interesting features of web responsive is that you can actually contribute to it, which is why you're able to contribute lists to it. And it almost works the same way, but it's just that one can work offline and the other one not.
Okay.
We've built it in such a way at this at the beginning stage, because it is cheaper, but it also allows easy access for a new platform to actually enter the market. We will eventually move on to those offline features and become an app when we can provide more rewards and incentives for women. And when we are an app, there will be functionalities of meetups, of chats, and as we build out our community and enabling groups of like-minded women to gather together and meet up in all places around the world that they've actually created the list.
Okay, and Penny, how do we get Yentas on our devices?
For now, you can actually go to Google and type in www.weareyentas.com. You can also find us on Instagram at weareyentas.
Perfect. Penny Ndlela, founder of Yentas, thank you so much for your time. It was great chatting to you.
Thank you very much for having me.
Have you ever wondered about your travel style? Are you perfectly planned, the type who gets up at 6 a.m. to see the sights of a new city, checklist in hand? Or the carefree honey who just wants to ease into the day? Take our quiz to find your travel style and discover a whole community of like-minded women at Yentas, a brand new travel platform made for women by women. Because no one gets it quite like women do. Explore lists to inspire your next trip and keep your travel memories, recommendations and safety tips from those who've actually been there all in one place. Come and explore the world of Yentas on weareyentas.com. Live it, love it, list it.